Hi, I'm Harper, Olympic hurdler. And when you're running a race, yes, the start is so important. You want to get out of those blocks. You want to be the first one to get out of those blocks. But it all comes down to that finish line. And this here is when the lean can decide who walks away with gold, silver, bronze, or unfortunately, who has not received a medal. So when you're approaching the line, about 3 steps before the line is when you start to think about your lean and you go into it. That second step before the finish line, you have to be in your lean. As in, you have to be here, head down and going into it. So when you get to that line, a lot of people, they just, and this is so wrong, it doesn't do anything for you. They just dip their head because their momentum, they haven't learned how to thrust themselves forward. So you could even practice this at practice. You can just run to the line and lean forward. So sometimes people can't throw an arm out there, and that's okay because that does seem pretty awkward to just split yourself like that. And that's okay. I split. I do the split of the arms, but some people just need to go forward. You want to get your shoulders, okay? It's not your head that crosses first. It's not your hand. It's not this whole part of your arm that crosses first. It's the shoulder here that they start to clock and say, okay, that's where. Because they'll do a red line that goes across the camera to decide who has gotten first, second, third, and so on. So some people get to the line, they do a shoulder. That's me, I do a shoulder. So think about this. If you look straight across and if you lean with your head, but if I turn my shoulder, I got you at that finish line. And that's what it's all about. So as you get closer to, so I said 3 steps away from the line, you want to start thinking about it. That second step, you need to be in your lean. So you need to be head in. So when you get there, you're here. Because if I was just here, I'm flat. But if I turn and get that shoulder in there, that also will improve your time as well. I've done that. I've done the calculation, for myself in a race to see. And it was, about 0.0 something, 0.02, 0.03. That's a PR, if you get in there and you get that shoulder. So like I said, if you're in track and field and you get into that line and it's a close race or you want to get, see the difference in your time, get that shoulder in there and see what it'll get you. Get that. It's all about the shoulder. So don't be upset if they say, oh, your finger, somebody tries to tell you, oh, your hand was across first. I've had that. People have come to me and said, you won that race because of your hand. It's not about the hand. It's about the shoulders that they count. They count the chest right across here. That's why it's important to get that in there. So yes, so if you want to, so when you get to a race and you're thinking about that finish line, think about getting that shoulder in there. Technique needs to be perfect going all the way down. Get that shoulder in there and that'll get you across first.